We're back for more of Merv Griffin's 100th birthday memorial celebration. We're playing the Nintendo Wii U version.
This is Jeopardy!
And of course, Jeopardy is one of Merv Griffin's creations, so I'm going to make Merv proud here. This is the second of 3 Nintendo Wii U games that we're playing.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories: geography, quotable notables, biology, odd words, not nominated for Best Picture, and ballet. Player 1, you start us off. Cadets attend a dance at a girls' school in graduation ball, a ballet set in this capital of Austria.
What is Vienna?
Yes, Player 1? That is correct. I may say nay if you do a pas de cheval, a ballet step that imitates this animal.
What's a horse?
It's Player 1. Right you are. Answer? The Daily Double. And you're in the lead. The clue: he designed sets and costumes for Where the Wild Things Are, a ballet based on his own beloved book.
Who is Maurice Sendak?
That puts you even further ahead. Player the 2000 ballet Todo Buenos Aires features different interpretations of this sensual ballroom dance.
What is a tango?
Okay, Player 1.
Yeah!
That's correct. Here's Jimmy from our Clue Crew with the clue.
It's the double tuck name for this standard ballet skirt.
What's a tutu?
It's Player 1.
Yeah!
We return to you, Player 1. Neurospora crassa is this type of fungus. It grows on bread, but in the wild is found on burned vegetation.
What is mold?
Yes, Player 1? Hey, you're right. Player 1. Stomata, leaf pores that take in this gas, enlarge when its level in the air drops below normal. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is carbon dioxide?
Right. Player to help make sure your brain stays fueled, give its cells less of this hormone for glucose uptake.
What is insulin?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Linus Pauling found the structure of keratin, the main component of nails, and this human body part.
What is...
It's Player 1.
Skin.
No.
Oh, no, the other one. Oh, crap.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Oops.
It's Player 3.
Teeth? No.
Oh, sorry. That's
I know
incorrect.
what it is.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, player 2. Good for you. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as we... About 25 species of this arachnid, most in the family Buthidae, have venom that'll kill you. 1,200 others sting like a bee.
What's a scorpion?
Okay, player 1. You are correct. Player 1, start us. Cities in this large South American country include Mendoza, Rosario, and Mar del Plata.
What is Argentina?
Player 1. Right. The Mabinogion is an important collection of myths and tales from this UK country.
What is Scotland?
Let's hear it, player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. Wales.
The other one, Wales. All right.
A castle built by crusaders dominates the port of Kyrenia on this island nation near Lebanon.
What is Cyprus?
Player 1. Right you are. Player Oil 1. Up with some serious sunscreen as you trek to Alice Springs, the center of this nation's vast red center. Player 1.
What is Australia?
Right. It's the only African country with port cities on both the Red Sea and the Mediterranean. Player 1.
What is Egypt?
That's it. We return to you. Bogey and Hepburn floated across the screen in this 1951 film that pleased audiences and critics, but not the Academy.
What is the African Queen?
Yes, player 1. That's correct. You couldn't drag a Best Picture nomination out of the Academy for this 1959 Billy Wilder film. Well, nobody's perfect.
What is Some Like It Hot?
It's player 1. That's correct. The Academy must have been out to lunch not nominating this 1961 Audrey Hepburn-George Peppard film.
What is Breakfast at Tiffany's?
It's player 1. Right. Player 1. In 1954, this Jimmy Stewart and Grace Kelly starer from Alfred Hitchcock didn't get a second glance.
What is Rear Window?
It's player 1. Right you are. Driving Miss Daisy won for 1989, the year this Spike Lee film about urban racism was passed over.
What is Do the Right Thing?
Let's hear it, player 1.
That is a good movie.
That's it. Player 1. Dumbledore is actually an old word for this insect. J.K. Rowling imagined him humming all the time.
What's a bumblebee?
It's player 1. Yes.
Yeah! Woo!
Player 1. The name of this light, crinkled fabric comes from the Persian shur or shakar, meaning milk and sugar.
What is Seersucker?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. Player 1. The fact that clavate means shaped like this isn't something you have to hit me over the head with. It's player 1.
What is a club?
That's right. Way to go. Player 1. Too much time enjoying potent potables? You could end up with a Katzenjammer. One of these.
What's a hangover?
Yes, player 1. Good for you.
Yeah! Woo!
Player 1. Robinsonade is not a refreshing drink. It's a novel similar in theme to a work by this author.
Who is Daniel Defoe?
Player 1. You again. The world will note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, a military base. Okay, player 1.
Who is Harry Truman?
Good for you. Traitors are not gentlemen, my good friends. They don't understand being treated like gentlemen. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Richard Nixon?
Sorry, that's
It's
wrong.
not Richard Nixon.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
It's not Richard Nixon.
Let's hear it, player two.
Is it Scooter Libby? Scooter Libby.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player three.
Joseph McCarthy.
Hey, you're right.
Okay.
Where do we begin, player three? 1976 will not be a year of politics as usual. Yes, player one?
Who is Jimmy Carter?
That's it. Player one, I shall not seek, and I will not accept the nomination of my party for another term as your president. It's player one.
Who is Lyndon Johnson?
Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence. Okay, player one.
Who is Martin Luther King?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player three.
Malcolm X?
No. Any other takers? Yes, player two.
Double Jeopardy to commit.
Okay, we have player three for third place, which means that we'll go first in the double Jeopardy round. Let's see what happens in double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Science time. Ancient Greek drama. Sitcom supporting characters. Blimey, Captain. Arabic. And spanning the globe. Player three, where do we start? Judges were chosen by lot for the drama competition known as the Dionysia in this city.
What is Athens?
Player one? Okay, according to a play about her by Euripides, this woman did not spend the Trojan War at Troy, but in Egypt. Okay, player one?
Who is Helen?
That's it. Jimmy?
In the Clouds by Aristophanes, a man desires to send his son to study with this Greek philosopher depicted here.
Okay, player one?
Who is Socrates?
That's correct. This title-angry wife plots revenge against Jason by killing his new flame with a poisoned garment.
Who is Medea?
It's player one. That's right. Way to go. The three parts of this Greek dramatic trilogy are Agamemnon, Coephony, and Eumenides. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the Bacchae?
Oh, sorry. Anyone else? Here's what we wanted. The Oresteia.
Oresteia, okay.
Player one. A shamal is a wind that whips up this blinding phenomenon.
Shamal is a wind that whips up this blinding phenomenon.
Okay, player one.
What is a sandstorm?
Yep. The number three is talata, and this day of the week is el talat. Let's hear it, player
What
one.
is Tuesday?
Yep. The name of this headdress for men may be related to the word coif. Yes, player one?
What is a capilla?
Yes. Excellent. The first of the two daily doubles. You are currently in the lead. Player one, give us a wait. Answer this. Change one letter in Wade to get this. A gully that's dry except during periods of rain.
What is wadi?
You have maintained your lead. Way to go. In Arabic, follow a hope about the future, like the train arriving shortly, with this, meaning God willing. Let's hear it, player one.
What is haji?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? We're talking about inshallah.
Oh, inshallah. Okay.
Select again. The most famous event in William Blythe's life was the 1789 mutiny on the Bounty, led by this man. It's player one.
Who is Fletcher Christian?
Young Lieutenant Bligh sailed with Captain Cook, but with no help when Cook died in what is today this state.
What is Hawaii?
Let's hear it, player one. Good for you. In 1792, 3 years after the Bounty Mutiny, Captain Bligh introduced this tree to Jamaica. Okay, player one.
What is a coconut tree?
No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we were looking for. Breadfruit.
Oh, breadfruit. Okay.
3 years after being named governor of this three-word Australian state, Bligh was overthrown in a mutiny.
What is New South Wales?
Let's hear it, player one. Before the mutiny, the Bounty Islands of this Pacific nation were discovered by Bligh and his crew in 1788. It's player one.
What is Fiji?
No, sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the response we were looking for. New Zealand.
Oh.
Choose again. Here's Sarah from our Clue Crew with the clue.
Used to date artifacts, this isotope has 6 protons and 8 neutrons in its nucleus.
Player one.
What is carbon 14?
Hey, you're right. Rubbing a balloon builds up electrons that then attract this particle from the Greek for first. Let's hear it, player one.
What is positron?
No, that's not right.
Oh.
Anyone else? Yes, player three.
Proton.
That is correct. Where do we begin, player three? Darwin defined it as preservation of favorable variations and the rejection of injurious variations.
What is natural selection?
It's player one. That is correct. In food, iodine reacts with this carbohydrate, also known as amylum. If it's present, the iodine turns a bluish-black color. It's player one.
What is starch?
You are correct. Below the atmosphere is this sphere, from the Greek for stone. Let's hear it, player one.
What is stratosphere?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we wanted. The lithosphere.
Oh, okay.
You get to pick Rock Me Ann B. Davis. Ms. D played housekeeper Alice Nilsson on this sitcom from 1969 to 1974.
What is the Brady Bunch?
Player one? You got it. On this sitcom, Oscar Nunez is Oscar, Creed Bratton is Creed, Angela Kinsey is Angela, and Rainn Wilson is Dwight. Player one?
What is The Office?
Correct. Player one? Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead. Okay, here is the clue. This sitcom's Niles. I have a session with my multiple personality.
What is Frasier?
Congratulations, you're still in first, player one. One of the many supporting folks on this animated show, student Ralph Wiggum, said, "Me fail English? That's impossible."
What is The Simpsons?
It's player one. Randy, Crabman, and Willie, the one-eyed mailman, supported this NBC show. Yes, player one?
What is My Name is Earl?
Correct. Player one. Haiphong, Cameron, and Dong Hoi are all important cities in this country.
What is Vietnam?
Okay, player one. That's correct. At an altitude of 12,000 feet, this Bolivian city is the highest national capital.
What is La Paz?
Let's hear it, player one. Yes. Made from fermented cabbage, radishes, red peppers, and spices, kimchi is the national dish of this land.
What is Korea?
Yes, player one. That's right. Way to go. Here's Sarah.
This St. Petersburg Palace is named for the first Russian empress with this name. The second one was said to be great.
Okay, player one.
What is Catherine?
Right you are. And now the $2,000 clue. This most populous African country's main ethnic groups are the Hausa, Fulani, Igbo, and Yoruba.
What is Nigeria?
It's player one. Good. Sorry, player three. Looks like you will not be continuing on to Final Jeopardy. Now, Final Jeopardy coming right up right now with this category. Landmarks. What are you going to wager? All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the Final Jeopardy clue. Some of its pieces, which weighed up to 50 tons, were quarried at Marlborough Downs, about 20 miles away. Let's see your response.
Stonehenge.
How much do you add to your total with that correct response?
$100,000. I'll see you all for the
Did you come up with the correct response? With that correct response, you will gain. This makes you our new champion, player one. So congratulations. We'll see you next time.